when you stay in a marriage for a very long time, sometimes you even begin to look for the love inside the marriage.
The love is God.
You begin to look for the love inside the marriage. Like, where is the love? But if there's that original friendship, that makes you want to look out for this person, makes you want to make this person happy, then it makes life easier. So your friends first is good.
So, Joy, you are the vocal one. You speak out, and he is introvert. He doesn't speak out. So how does it help with your communication?
What I can say here is consistency. Consistency in the sense that the more you say it, the more you see changes. Because introverts are people that will just want to naturally be quiet, assuming in their heart that you should know what they are thinking in their mind.
They want to have a telepathic power, so you should read their mind.
Yeah, so sometimes I'll tell him that, look, if you don't tell me, I cannot understand what is in your heart. You have to say, because I'm not God, I'm not a witch that will start studying what is in your mind, or you just want me to assume that I already know. So sometimes he does that, assuming that I should just know. I say, no, if you don't say it, I will not know. So I'm this kind of person that want you to really explain to me in detail. Just say if something is green, tell me that it's green. Because if you are trying to go about meandering, making me go through the other side and trying to come out and say, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. I said, sorry, I can't. I cannot understand it. Sometimes it's quite challenging to, navigate around the way they think and, make decisions. And sometimes he might want to make decisions even before he tells you. So these are some of the challenges. But being who he is and being who I am, and for the fact that we've been together, sometimes you can perceive. It's just like when you have a little baby. You can tell when that baby is hungry or when that baby needs to be changed. You will know. So if you live with somebody for a couple of years, you get to know more about how he or she feels. So, in one way or the other, we find a way of, making a balance. Yeah.
Okay. So, Stephanie, up to you. How does your shared past make your communication or trust stronger today?
You see, like in our own case, my husband talks. My husband is a talkative. Let me just say, and I also talk. Sometimes people say, usually couples, one person is quiet, the other person talks. And in our own case, all of us they talk. There's nothing we've hidden from ourselves. You understand? Even the people that I dated, he knows. The people that he has dated, sometimes we even sit down and crack joke. So it makes communication very easy for us. We made up our mind, whatever it is, let's talk about it, no matter how bad. Let's talk about it.
Yes, communication is actually one of the keys in a relationship. I mean, it's not just talking, because some people they talk, but they don't listen. They listen not to understand. It's always good to listen to understand. So, okay, that's good. So, Joy, what challenges come with being together for so long, and how do you keep things fresh?
One thing that keeps it fresh is, one, we talk about it and we try to forgive each other. Forgiveness is key if you really want to move forward in marriage. And I made up my mind intentionally that, look, no matter what it is, I want to live long, and I want to enjoy life. I say, whether he makes me angry or not, I'm intentional to live happy. I'll make myself happy. I've got 2 kids and I want to live long to take care of my kids. We talk about it and we pray about it. Me and my husband, we pray. And when we pray, we talk about what has happened and we pray that God should forgive us and all of that. And we try as much as we can not to do what makes us angry. But recently, I've made up my mind that, look, I have to live a happy life. Whether he wants it or not, I will make myself happy. So that way it keeps it fresh because I don't want anything to pollute my mind. So
you make a conscious decision to be happy.
Yes.
Because actually the happiness you owe it to yourself. He doesn't owe you that.
Yes.
You owe yourself the happiness to be happy. If he comes to it, if he comes into your happiness and he is also happy, it's a plus. But you have made a conscious decision that this is me and this is how I want to live my life and I'm going to live it to the fullest.
And sometimes we go out to eat as well. Like most holidays, we travel with the kids. We move out of the city to other places.
Okay.
And when we come back, we just talk about the whole trip. And that keeps it fresh.
Okay, so Stephanie, up to you.
It becomes boring when you with one person for somebody like me that started at the age of 14 and then today I'm 40 something. It's a very long time to be together. What we do as a couple is we find time to make everything new. Like if you go on a trip and you come back, you feel fresh, like everything becomes fresh again. Sometimes you don't even need to travel. Just go for a weekend in a hotel. Just the two of you, you play, touch, and then come back. You come back rejuvenated to start again. Once you notice it's boring, like sometimes he will be laughing. Food, I can just decide that, okay, let's go for buffet. If we go for buffet in a big hotel, we can be there. Sometimes with the children, we are there, we eat gist till by evening we come back. So we have a lot of activities that we do, to make it interesting because truly it gets boring at some point.
To keep the spark in the marriage alive. So Stephanie, do you think friendship is the best foundation for lasting love?
100%.
Okay, so why?
Why? Because when you stay in a marriage for a very long time, sometimes you even begin to look for the love inside the marriage.
The love is gone.
You begin to look for the love inside the marriage. Like, where is the love? But if there's that original friendship that makes you want to look out for this person, makes you want to make this person happy, then it makes life easier. So your friends first is good. But when it's based on, we see ourselves, we love ourselves. The love, sometimes you don't even know if it's infatuation or it's real love. Like, what is love, safe?
Exactly.
You understand? So you wake up one day and you discover that you have nothing to hold on to. Then you pack your things and start looking for the next person that is making you happy or giving you that thing that you think is love. So, but if there's friendship, if there's friendship, the friendship holds it.
So up to you, Joy. So, do you think friendship is the best foundation for lasting love?
Yeah, I think friendship is key to me because once you have a friend, you call your friend and you marry the person, that's how it continues because the way the foundation is laid is very important. Because once you have somebody you call, like we are childhood friends, me, you, Stephanie, that thing is still there. I see you guys as sisters because we grew up together. Somebody from the scratch. You can tolerate a lot of things. You just see the person as your playmate.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think to me it's very important if you are friends because even in the marriage there's fun. You can create fun. You don't even see the person as, this is my husband. He's your husband, he's your wife, yes, but you see him more like a friend. You guys can play together, gist together, do anything you want to do. So that friendship is very important.
Okay. So, Stephanie, would you recommend marrying your childhood friend to others?
That is where it becomes tricky. There are different kinds of friendship. You understand? So if it is not a friendship that you people mean well for yourselves, then don't bother to marry.
One-sided kind of.
Yes. Then don't bother because there's a lot that goes on in marriage that if you don't stand well,
you stand anyhow.
You stand anyhow, you will fall. So the foundation has to be right. It has to be right.
So the
friendship or not.
So the friendship has to be unforged. Like
Unforged, absolutely,
yeah,
that's the
you
word.
people are
Yes.
friends for the benefit
Should
of
be
both of
real.
you. Yeah,
Yes, should be
not
real.
one person, being fake, and and then the other person thinking that he's my friend or she's my friend, but in reality you're not friends.
Yes.
Just there for his own benefit, or she's just there for her own selfish benefit.
I would recommend it, but let's be sure that whatever you are calling friendship is real friendship.
So, Joy, knowing your man, I know you know him, you didn't know him as childhood friend, but you know him when you were in university days. So, how does it feel to know your life partner has literally grown up with you because you guys have grown up together?
One thing I understand with marriage is that whether childhood friend or you met the person 1 week before the marriage, both of you must have a destination. You must have a purpose together, because marriage is, to me, is fulfilling purpose.
Yeah.
Because sometimes some people meet just 1 week and they click. You see that
They feel like they've known themselves for years, forever.
Yes, so whether childhood friend or not childhood friend, it's marriage is meeting who God has destined for your life. If it's the will of God that both of you will be together to fulfill a purpose, and I put that in quote, because if you don't have a purpose that God has brought both of you together, it won't work. That's why some marriages break, because both parties are not looking into fulfilling a particular purpose. Maybe people marry for different reasons. Some people marry because they want to bear the name marriage.
It's convenience.
Some people marry for procreation. Yeah. Some people marry for procreation just to have children. Because I know of a friend who married a guy because she just wanted to have children for the guy. That was her purpose. That was her aim. But then they are not living together. She's gotten the kids and she's happy. The guy is on his own, she's on her own with her children.
Okay, so
she said that's her aim.
There's no love there anyway, yeah.
So people have different reasons for getting married. So in my own case, I can say whether you're getting married to your childhood friend or somebody you just met a week or 2 months ago, let it be for a purpose, and both of you should accept each other, knowing that this marriage is a journey, and it's a journey that should last until death separate both of you.
Okay, so Stephanie, you grew up with your childhood sweetheart, so how does it feel to know that you people literally grew up together, and seeing him now, knowing that, okay, you used to know him when he was like a very young boy, and you used to know you as a very young girl, so how does it feel?
Beautiful and fulfilling, maybe because of how far we've come, and we didn't just grow on ourselves, because immediately we started out, we had children. So even the children grew with us, like we all grew up. Yes, we all grew up, so that sometimes we can sit down as a family and begin to recount our journey.
Okay.
How we started, how we were here, how we moved from here to here, how, and then, so it's fun and it's also humbling, to see that, okay, this person that was like this, today the person is like that, so it's a happy experience, and at the same time it's humbling.
So I just put a few things together, because I think there are so many advantages of marrying a childhood friend, because if you look at one of the values, one of the advantages of marrying a childhood friend is a shared history. You don't have to start getting to know that person, because even though no matter how you meet someone today and feel like, oh, I've known you all my life, when have you been all my life, it's not going to be detailed like somebody growing up, and the person know you when you're just like vulnerable in a vulnerable state,
Absolutely.
So you know each other's past, you know your ups and downs, the awkward moments, even when you're taking kata from your nose, all those things, the person knows all those things. So so there's no room for pretense. So the person not going to pretend in front of you, because you can see through this person, and your bond is actually authentic, and the person can see right through you. The person can see right through you. So there's so many advantages. And you have this kind of a deep trust. You don't keep guessing yourself, and you're not going to be walking on eggshell whenever you're with the person, because if the person travels, you know that okay, he's going to come back. I'm not thinking that he's cheating on me or whatever. So there's this trust that comes naturally because of the stages of life you guys have been together. And of course there are always exceptions. So and that friendship is the safety net that keeps the marriage grounded when life's challenges come. Life challenges will always come. Maybe the first 5 years of the marriage, or maybe the first 10 years, or the first 15 years, it will always come. So with that friendship will keep you guys grounded, know that, okay, we are friends first before we got married. So we could actually talk about everything and laugh about it. The advantages, again, is like these shared values and family cycles. Your family, your shared values, you're together, he knows your friends, you know his friends. So I think it's a very good thing. I think people should marry their friends, We have similarities in culture and values, core values, So last word from each one of you.
My last words would be that if you can marry your childhood friend, fine. You should marry your childhood friend. But if you can't marry your childhood friend, whoever you decide to marry, make the person your friend.
So Joy.
Yeah, so my own take is marry your childhood friend is very good. It's just getting to know yourselves, being happy with each other, because that's the key factor to having a lasting relationship. But most times, some guys might not be ready to even get married. They might be dating a particular girl that they both love themselves, but somehow along the line, they just fall apart. And it's either the guy is not ready, fully ready to settle. Because I know women would always want to settle down on time, but the guys are most times not ready. That's one thing I feel could limit people from getting married to their childhood friends. Yeah. And if both of you see that this friendship is going to last, then don't take it for granted. Because some people are regretting in their marriages today because some of them failed to marry the first people that they loved.
Yeah.
And then maybe the people they married now, they are not happy with them. They are just in the marriage.
Yeah.
So I think going forward, if childhood friends are happy with themselves, maybe parents or friends that have money can support them to get married. I don't know how to put it.
Like in Germany, the government encourages them, because the government gave them a platform whereby after secondary school, you could actually say, we don't want to go to university, we just want to go to vocational school, study 1 year, 2 years, or go to nursing school, study 1 year, 2 years. But then they could actually go to the shop. Two of them, they could actually rent an apartment together. They could actually go to the shop. They could actually take credit on all the furniture, spoon, everything, even up to cars, and with zero interest. And two of them would pay for it. So they have the platform. So most of the people in Germany actually marry their childhood friend. In Germany, it's very normal. Just challenges, yes, but it's not something you guys cannot work on, because you guys, first of all, you're friends. So.
Yeah.
To my closing, I'll say, at the end of the day, marrying your childhood friend isn't about nostalgia. It's about building a future with someone who's already been a meaningful part of your past. It was a meaningful part of your past, so you kind of like that person is there. So when you see that person, everything just flows. You're just yourself. You're just yourself. Yeah, you're not second guessing yourself. What you want to say, you're not working on eggshell. Okay, if I say this, is going to get angry. And even if you say something that he gets angry, you know that this is my childhood friend. That friendship will always be there, So, Stephanie, coming to you. Would you marry your childhood friend again if life would give you that chance?
Okay, so he's here. Papa, come. Papa, come.
Okay.
So they just asked me that, given the chance, if I come back again, will I still marry my childhood friend? I wanted to answer this question while you're here, like again and again and again and again.
1 million times. I'm the best husband in the world now.
See you.
Thank you for answering that for her.
Thank you very much.
Joy.
Yeah.
Up to you. Would you marry your childhood friend if life gave you that chance?
Yeah. If life gave me the chance, I will. Yeah, because your childhood friend, like, it's somebody you can feel so free with and have that understanding is always there. It didn't happen that way for me. But my husband, he's my friend. We gist, we laugh. Yeah.
For me, I would do it. If life would give it a chance, I would marry my childhood friend because I think it's a good thing, and there's so many advantages in it. There's so many advantages in it because it's like you're kind of like family friends. Your family know him, his family know you. His parents see you grow up. Your parents see him grow up, and he see you grow up, and you see him grow up. You know? So I think having a childhood friend, there is no perfect marriage; it doesn't exist, a relationship. But I think having a childhood friend as from friend to lover and marriage, I think there's so many advantages in it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Joy, for taking our time to come here. So, viewers, up to you guys. If you have a question, just write it and let's see if we can take 1 or 2 questions. Would you marry your childhood friend if life gave you that chance? So, guys, thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys all for showing up. And we'll do this again.